because like we said with football, I'm the rule changes and stuff like that. Well, if we look back in those days, because people say, oh, nowadays you can't touch the wide receivers and stuff like that. In the 90s, there was only one corner, and that was Dion.
What's up, you guys? Dawkins, get out of my videos, son. This is crazy. Okay, welcome back to the show. I'm Live 510, and this is another Association Mode game. I want to thank you so much for all the likes and the comments in last video's game, and hopefully in this one I can entertain you as much as I did in the last one. Now, a quick note, the live show is going to be this Sunday, so that's tomorrow. Definitely go check that out. I'll talk about that more in the end. But we're going up against New Orleans Hornets, and this is a team, as you see their records, that we should be able to beat. I don't see us having that much of a problem with it, especially because the East is so tight right now. We're in 4th in the conference. We need to beat these teams from the West. If we don't, then we're just going to fall off. And that's not good. It's not good, especially because, like, you know, we've worked so hard to get here. You guys have seen the struggles, and right now we're sitting pretty in the conference. No changes in the lineup whatsoever. Now, I was thinking about bringing Brooks off the bench. He played pretty well last game, so this game I'm going to keep him in there, see what he does. But as D Will is making the introductions, I'm going to remind you guys to check out Conejo. Conejo is a new clothing line. So if you're looking for hoodies, if you're looking for whatever, definitely go check them out. The link is in the description below. All right, so they actually get the first points on the board here with a dunk from Landry. But you know what? I'm like, okay, fine, you do that. I'll give it to Marshawn Brooks, who hits a 2, very good for him. So it's 2-2, and then they kick it around, give it to Trevor Ariza for a 3. He's a very good shooter. He can do that. But you know what? So can the Martian from downtown, baby. 5-5, tied up in the early going, and then Jared Jack, I know, right? Decides to bully his way in there for an easy layup, and here with the clock winding down, he gets a nice jump shot. 5-10 at this point. We need some points. We go to our star D Will for 3. He's been doing that all year, money baby. And then he sneaks around peekaboo. Don't leave him open. That's 3. 11-10. And then on the fast break, they just, this is the problem. We can't stop those times when they bully their way in there, which really sucks. So at the end of one, it's 14-11. And it's close. It's only a 3-point ball game, so you know, anything is possible, but we need to pull away here. We give it to Williams to tie it up. Thank you very much. 14-14. And then we give it to Hashid to beat, baby. He goes up strong with that one. So now we have a 2-point lead. They give it to Nilly for 3, 19-16. We give it to our star, D. Will. He bails us out, 19-19. And then we give it to Williams. Williams with a pump fake. Thank you very much. Goes up with a little layup, 21-19, and then a big block by Lopez, and that's something that we need to see more of in here. I don't know how he didn't block that one from Jared Jack, but somehow Jared Jack gets it in there. We give it to Damian James. Damian James goes up, takes the contact. There's no foul call. He is able to convert that, though, so it's 21-23. We have a two-point lead, and then thank you very much. Little steal, and we give it to Damian James. He just got off of that, taking the contact on the last play. He takes the contact here. No foul call, but he is able to convert. Brook Lopez jumps in front of the pass. It's like, oh my God, what do I give it? Who do I give it to? Who do I give it to? There you go, D. Will. D. Will, thank you very much, Brook Lopez. I'll give you that assist. That is good. 27-23. They give it to Chris Kaman. Damian James decides to fall over and faint for some reason, so that leaves Brook Lopez having to guard 2 people, and he can't do that. So that's an easy dunk for them. And then they get me up in the air, go up with it. So now it's 27-27. Wow, our lead has disappeared. A little spin. Give it to Smith. And Smith is able to knock that down. So at halftime, it is 29-27. What I've noticed in the first half in this game is they can shoot the ball pretty well, considering I didn't think that was going to be a problem. I thought that Jared Jack was going to be able to shoot pretty well, but I didn't know that he was as good of a shooter in this game as he was. Also, the threes have come up strong for them, and they've come inside with those little layups. And I hate that stuff. It's so frustrating. I want to be able to lock down the paint and make them shoot, make them hit their shots, because layups are like the easiest things in the world in basketball. So you got to shut that down. Darren Williams has been playing really well, 11 points, 7 assists, and then that 1 steal that you guys saw. So he's playing really well. Also, Brook Lopez has been playing well as well. So if those two, our two stars, can continue their play, then maybe we can win this. LOB is not able to hit that three, which is unfortunate. And then they come right back and Kaman. So 31-27. And we give it to Brook Lopez. Don't jump, Kaman. I'll give that to you. There's an easy put in, 29-31. They go back to Kaman. Now, I don't know how this isn't blocked from somebody. I think it got tipped into the basket, so that is good for him. We give it to LOVE for 2, baby. 33-31. Look at the assists. Like, no one's even coming close to Darren Williams at this point. And if he plays like he's been playing this game for the whole season, he's going to break records and crap. So it's crazy. And then I don't know what happened there. Brook Lopez couldn't stay with him for some reason, and clock winding down. There's a lapse in judgment. So now it's 37-31. They just keep on piling on the points. We cannot stop the drive, so we give it to D-Will with a little finesse, baby. 33-39. We're cutting the lead down slowly. They have a fast break, and yeah, that's a huge dunk face in our face. Jared Jack decides to keep shooting and keep shooting strong. Something that, like I said, I didn't think that he'd be able to do. Lopez, flex those muscles, make the ball run all the way past half court. You have to go grab that, Kaman. That was a bona fide Lopez move. Is that a thing? It is now. 43-35, but they just keep on piling on the points. And like I said, a little spin move. That deserved a Chris Merman. Whoop! Not good defense by me. LOVE 4. Nothing. And this is the he's very inconsistent at times, even though he won the three-point contest. Lopez dunks that one down. 51-37 at this point. We're looking for a little bit of points. D-Will hits a three, going back to our star. 51-40, and that is where we will end the third quarter. I don't know about this one, you guys. This seemed like a game that we could win, but maybe the West is better than the East in this game. I don't know what's going on here. Love needs to hit his shots going into the fourth because this is becoming insane. But because we don't have the lead, unfortunately, you guys know what's coming. Doris Burke. She seems to be so flip-floppy. I wish we could just sign her to always give us the spark of the game, but doesn't work out like that. So what she does is she gives it to the New Orleans Hornets. So go ahead, Doris.
Well, Kevin, our spark of the game in this one, the stretch by the Hornets. They look like an entirely different team on the defensive end following halftime. When they came out of the locker room with a new level of intensity, that is how they got control and jumped out in front in this one.
All right, Doris, thank you.
All right, thank you, Doris. So, coming out of it, we go to the beat from the East, and he actually goes up strong with this one. But what's new, 51-42. Smith goes up with a little layup, so now it's 53-42. And then we give it to the Martian, and the Martian hits it from downtown, baby. 45-53. They're firing up a wild shot with Landry, not able to go down. Lopez gets the board. And then we give it to LOVE for 1-2. Not able to hit this one. We do get the board, though. Damian James grabbed that one. And then we give it to Brook Lopez. Brook Lopez able to convert down low. So we're cutting the lead down. Chris Kaman doesn't want any part of that one. So he hits a mid-range jumper. And then we give it to the Martian, baby. 50-55. And Jared Jack does not get the ball. Brook Lopez gets the board, and then we give it back to Brook Lopez. Take a picture! 52-55. Lead is slowly deteriorating, but Gordon does not want that to happen as he hits a three. And D-Will draws the contact and is able to convert the first free throw. He has been so clutch for us this whole season, which is one of the big reasons why we are leading the league in free throw percentage. Yes, I said it. You don't believe me? Go back and watch the last video, and there's a thing in there that says that we lead the lead in free throw percentage. I know it's crazy, and D-Will is a big part of that. Lopez not able to stick with Kaman on a little pick and roll, so that's an easy one. And then we give it to Lopez. Lopez in traffic, able to hit that one. He has been so clutch these last couple games. And then Oliver Twist, baby, picks his pocket. Looking for something, looking to someone. Give it to Lopez. Give it to LOVE for 2. That'll work. 2-point ball game. They call a huddle because they're in trouble. Don't take that, anyone. Please don't take my stuff. It's so degrading. So Kaman is not able to hit this one, and then Damian James on the flip side gets the basket. Damian James, and then Lopez. Oh my gosh, Chris Kaman just blew right by Lopez. There's a 62-60. Then he came in to win the game for him. Does not get the roll. Timeout. Avery Johnson. Call something for us. The little general. This is what we live for. Newark is going crazy. I'm going crazy. I hope you guys are going crazy. Last play of the game. You guys see the stats. Everyone has come up big. Love, obviously, 4 points. Not the best performance, but he's been able to get those boards. 8 boards on the game. Damian James not really needing to do that much offensively. I mean, he's hit his shots when we called on him, so, you know, that's all we can really do. Last play of the game, clock ticking down. We're looking for an opening. Damian James is wide open, but it does not go to him. I don't know why, and unfortunately, we lose by 2 points. We had a chance, you guys. We had it in our grasps. I was grasping the win, and it just slipped through my fingers like glue, Jello glue. Does that make sense? I don't know. Chris Kaman was a player of the game for like the first time since 1992. No offense, Chris Kaman, you're a solid player in guessing. Guess you are. So yeah, he actually surprised me because he was the guy that I thought Lopez and Love were going to be able to shut down, but he came up really strong. You see the block. And he was able to hit mid-range jumpers, something that I knew that he could do, but I didn't know he could do as consistently as he did in this game. And he finished strong near the rim. 16 points. We got to shut that down. We cannot have someone on the C list, sorry, put up those type of numbers on us and kill us inside. One person who I always highlight, and who you guys love to see highlights of, is Darren Williams. D-Will, our star, number 8, headband wearing D-Will. Now, he had 18 points in this game, and he had 15 assists. I know, that's craziness. And I think he had like 2 boards or something. But another double-double for him, and it's just becoming a recurring theme. Him drawing double teams, getting people open. You see Marshawn Brooks hits this one, or the Martian. So it's I mean, this is something that I think will help us later on. If he can still keep his high play up, then they will definitely double team him more, and that'll open up shots for other people, which they have to hit. Plus, he can drive and create contact whenever he wants to, and his threes have been out of this world this season. Like, he's shooting like he's James Jones or something. It's insanity. Not Lynn-sanity, Darren-sanity. Yeah, I said it, so what? Has anyone even talked about Jeremy Lin in like the past couple weeks? Talk about 15 minutes of fame. Okay, sorry, I'm a little bit bitter. New Jersey Nets, New York Knicks. Forget them. Okay, Brook Lopez also had a big game this game. He, like I said, if you guys have watched the early games, you guys saw that Brook Lopez was not playing really well. And then as soon as we traded Humphries away, he started playing his butt off when he had Love. And then I think that has helped him just become better and better and better. And I know people are like, man, you got to trade him while his trade value is good. And I'm like, you can't find a 7-foot center that can hit free throws, shoot like that very often. So the Grizzlies tried to trick me and trade O.J. Mayo and Xavier Henry for Brook Lopez and Jordan Farmar. Maybe if I was on Crackadoodle, I'd do this, but nah. It was a stupid trade. Now, not to say that I'm not open to trading Brook Lopez. It's hard to say that because I really don't. But if there's a good trade out there, then I'll do it. But this one is not that. So I'm going to have to decline this one. But that's it, you guys. Thanks so much for watching. Definitely hit a like. Definitely subscribe. Definitely follow me on Twitter if you are so inclined. Check out my Facebook page. Check out Conejo. My live stream is tomorrow, Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 7 p.m. Central Time, and 5 p.m. Pacific Time. The link's in the description below, and it'll take you straight to the page where that's at. But until then, I'm Live 5-0. Keep living free, and I'm out.